Hello guys, today do you want to understand how to get the maximum benefits from smart study? Do you want to be that student who knows how to get with the right amount of strategy at the right time before your exams? Do you want to be that student who understands and grasps the concepts easily? Then you are at the right video. Make sure you watch this video till the end to get the full benefits. So let us start without any further delay. The first thing that I want to tell you all is that whenever we study, it is a very big problem with our education that when we study anything, we try to mug up that thing. We try to remember the points easily, because what happens in most probably everywhere in the schools and colleges examinations, there is a very limited amount of time as compared to the number of questions, and the questions are theoretical ones, so they are big ones. You have to write the data and provide the exact theory in the questions, in the answers. So what happens is that you don't get enough time, and what you try to do is try to mug up the thing and vomit them in your exams. What this creates is that you don't get the thing properly, and it creates a fear in your mind for whatever you are studying, and it creates a boredom in the process of your study. How to avoid this? I will provide you with the best solutions. As your elder brother, whoever is watching this in the high schools, this is a very good video for you all, because you will be very much benefited after I explain you all these things. This strategy, whatever I am going to tell you now, is applicable for any field. It may be science, it may be commerce, it may be arts, it may be anything, or any particular examinations for whatever you are studying, but most probably theoretical exams mostly I am targeting over in this video, not the objective ones. So what happens is that we try to get as much data as possible inside our brain, and our brain has a limited capacity. We cannot just throw in all the data like garbage and you have to understand it, my brain, you have to understand it. That is not the way. You should try to understand whatever you're studying, try to develop a love for the subject, and that will happen once you start understanding the concepts. This is very applicable for scientific subjects like physics, chemistry, mathematics. You have to understand the concepts, basically in physics and mathematics. After you understand them, how can you understand at the best? First, try to 3 steps I will give you. First step, make it easy. What do you mean by this? The language given in your book or whatever you're studying, try to make that easy in the form of a story, in the form whatever your brain catches as fast as possible. If you can make that thing easy, then you are putting in the work of your mind, you are putting in your concentration, your focus, and you're thinking with the data, you're thinking with the concepts. How can I make it easy? And in this process of thinking, the concepts will become clearer and clearer for you all, and in this way you will get a very good idea about the concepts. And after you have made it simpler for you, now you study whatever you have made in your notes as a simple one, and these notes will be your own notes, not anybody else's notes. This will be easier for you, not for anybody else. This is relevant for you only. In this way, after you make your education easy, you make your subjects easy, you will see that you are starting to fall in love with the subject. And the second point is that make the subject understandable. How? Teach it to someone. And if you don't have anybody to discuss the subject with, discuss it with your friends. And even if you don't have any friends, then try to imagine someone who is your student sitting in front of you and explain the topic to that friend in a simpler language than what you have learned in your class. And this will make you a very good explainer, and this will make you study the subject properly so that you can make everybody else understand it in a simpler manner, and this will in short way make you 100% make you have 100% clarity regarding the concepts. And the third part is practice the derivations, write them. Until and unless you write them, you will not be able to understand. And when you write step by step, basically in physics derivations, what happens is that you see the steps, you try to get the concepts, and when you understand them in a simpler language and put them in mind map format, now your brain is starting to grasping the concept in your brain's own way of understanding. Everybody has his or her own way of understanding, so you have your own way. And when your brain starts to process the data in this way, first you made someone understand it, now you are deriving it, practicing it, then your brain will understand it. As much as you write, that much you will be able to retain. and make all the concepts easy for someone else. Think yourself that you are the student. How would you demand from your teacher to explain it to you if you are understanding it for the first time? Then you will be able to become the best version of yourself in whatever field you are studying. That will give you a very good idea about your subject. You will start falling in love with your subject, and if you don't, then probably you are studying the wrong subject. That much I can say for now, but keep trying. It will happen with practice. First of all, you will not be able to do it very well. As I said, I started doing it when I was in 12th and specifically in my college, but now I can do it in a better way, in a quite a good way. But you will be able to do it in a simple manner after practicing it several times. So it will come with practice. You will not be a great explainer. You will not be able to grasp all the concepts easily at the first time, but with practice you will surely become good at it. So all the best wishes for you all. That's all for today.